Hello everyone, today we are going to see my small kitchen organization video. So this is my kitchen. We live in a rented house and this is a small kitchen, and today we are going to see how I have organized my kitchen. There are two doors to my kitchen. One is the entry. This is where I'm standing right now. We enter the kitchen through this door. This door connects to the other rooms. And then there's another door which leads out to the balcony. This balcony is a nice long balcony that connects to the other parts of the house. So that is the door through which we enter the kitchen, and I am standing on the opposite side which leads out to the balcony. We live in an apartment in Chennai. The kitchen is nice and bright because of these two doors and the window. So as soon as you enter the kitchen, I have stuck some letters and cards that my sweet little children have given me. I've stuck this on the door. And next to the door we have an onion basket. In this basket I store the large onions, the small onions, garlics and potato. Next to the basket the countertop starts, and at the start of this countertop I have kept my grinder and the oven. This grinder is a tilting type. This is the type where the motor is placed just below the grinder itself. This helps in saving space. If you have a small kitchen, then you can go for this kind of grinder. Between the grinder and the oven, I've got some chopping boards. Many of you ask me about my chopping board. You leave comments asking where I bought this chopping board. This is a chopping board that I made it with the help of a carpenter. As far as I know, we don't get a chopping board with the chopper attached to a wooden board. We get choppers attached to plastic boards only. So what I did is, you buy a normal wooden chopping board, and you also buy a plastic chopping board with the chopper, and then give it to a carpenter, and they'll remove the chopper from the plastic board and fix it to the wooden board, and they'll give it to you. This way you don't have to use a plastic chopping board while chopping vegetables or chocolates. Next is the oven. This is a large oven. I do a lot of baking, so this is my big oven. Beside the oven is the microwave. I don't use the microwave very often. I only use it to reheat something. So this is a very small microwave that we are using. Between the oven and the microwave there is some space. There I've kept my hand blender and some tissue paper rolls. I've also kept the mortar and pestle. There's also this small hand grinder that it's a stone grinder that my mother gave me. It's a very small one, a traditional one, and it's very useful and very nice. This space between the microwave and the wash basin, I've left it free. I don't keep anything here because whenever I shoot my recipe videos, this is where I keep everything and shoot my videos. So this place is always empty and clean. Besides this, there is a wash basin. It's a very small wash basin. So I wash vessels and place it in this basket to dry. This is where we've kept our RO system. Usually I reuse the RO reject water. In my previous house, this is our previous house, I always collect the reject water in a container and use it to wash vessels. This way you can save a lot of water. Mostly there is water scarcity in Chennai, so by doing this I used to save a lot of water. But in this current house, I don't have place to do this setup. If you have some counter space, then you can also collect the RO reject water and use it to wash your vessels. So this is one side of the counter. Along the next side, I have kept the gas stove, the oil and everything else. This is one of my favorite gas stoves. It's a 4-burner Butterfly brand steel gas stove. Besides this, I have 2 dosa tawas. I use one to make chapati and the other one to make dosa. Then besides that, I've kept the oil cans, ghee and the pressure cooker whistles. Next to this oil can is my mixie, that's the Preeti Zodiac, and then next to that is the air fryer. Then I've got some spoon stands and some wooden ladle stands. Then we've got a plate stand that we've hung on top. This saves a lot of place. I keep all the large plates, the tumblers, and the other spoons and ladles on this plate rack. And having a small kitchen like this kind of plate rack helps to save space. And this is our chimney. I mean, it's not our chimney, it's the owner's chimney. So below this counter we have a few shelves and a few drawers. The first one is where we've kept a cylinder. I have not kept anything else in this space. There is a cloth there which I use to wipe the stove, gas stove. In the next drawer, I've got my large pressure cookers. I've got the 4 liter and 5 liter pressure cooker, and I've also got a large saucepan in this. In the bottom drawer, I've got all my kadais, the iron kadai, the anodized ones, all that I've kept it in this lower drawer. Then finally, that corner space, there is a shelf there. It's a little larger shelf. In this, I've got my idli plates and idli rice, the rice sack and extra oil cans. So this is one side of the counter and the shelves and drawers on one side. On the other side also we have some drawers and shelves both on top and at the bottom. So we'll see what I've organized this side of the kitchen. Above the oven and grinder we have a shelf, and in this we have two partitioned shelves. In the bottom shelf I've kept all what we use to drink in the morning. I've got some Oziva, coffee, tea powders and whatever I use for my kids in the morning. And on the other side I've kept some dry fruits and nuts in those boxes. On the top shelf it's all the serving glassware, the glass mugs and bowls and dessert bowls, all of that I've kept in the top shelf. Now going on to the next side, this is also partitioned, and the bottom shelf I've kept all my spices and masalas. All these are recycled bottles. It's all pickle bottles and honey bottles. This is how I have arranged all the masalas. At the back, the elevated bottles, I've kept it on top of sweet boxes. I've just overturned sweet boxes and I've kept the bottles at the back so that I can see what is there behind and it won't be hidden behind the front row bottles. The top shelf also is recycled bottles only. These are all Cheeslings bottles. This is the only shelf in my kitchen which is full of plastics. Almost the entire kitchen is plastic free. If you want to change your kitchen also, if you want to get rid of plastics, then take one shelf at a time and focus on converting the entire shelf, making it plastic free. This top shelves are also recycled bottles. These are all Cheeslings bottles that my kids used to eat when they were little. In the next shelf, I've got rice, basmati rice, tur dal, moong dal, all of that. Even though these are in steel tins, since I've labeled it, it's easy to know what is inside each tin. So whenever you start to arrange a shelf, before you put the newspaper, take this kind of anti ants and anti cockroach chalk pieces that you get in the store, and draw lines all throughout the shelf so that none of the ants or the cockroaches will be able to enter the shelf, and then put a newspaper and you can arrange your shelf. I usually use only newspaper for my shelf so that the next time when I'm cleaning it, I can discard it and use a new one. The last two shelves are my pantry shelves. This is where I stock up on the extra groceries and the provisions. Usually we don't buy so much in stock, but then due to this COVID, we have started stocking up a little more. So these are all the shelves above the counter. Now we can see the shelves below the counter. To start off, just below the sink there is a shelf where I've kept all the dishwashing liquid and all that. Besides that, there are two drawers. In the top drawer, I've got my small pressure cookers and some saucepans. This is a 3-liter pressure cooker, and these two are small 2-liter pressure cookers. Below this drawer, there's another one where I've stacked all my small plates. All the larger plates, I have kept it on the plate rack. The large plate does not fit into this drawer, so all the small plates are here. All the plates at the back of this drawer is what I use whenever I'm shooting a video for my channel. Next to this, there are two more drawers. In this, I've got all my stainless steel tiffin boxes, lunch boxes, small and big sized tiffin boxes. This is very handy for me to take in use when I'm busy in the kitchen. Below this, in the bottom drawer, I've got a few handis which I use to make sambar or South Indian kolambu, and some saucepans also. Then in the corner below the microwave, there are two more shelves. In this, I've got my colander, my chakli press, the appe pan, and in the bottom shelf, I've kept all my mixies. And this is a nice bowl set. You can keep one inside the other. So this saves a lot of space also. And then I've got some extra bottles and snack boxes, all of this in these two shelves. Then finally, there are three shelves in this side. So in this top one, I've got all my glass mugs and bowls and boxes. These are all thick glasses which you can use in the microwave as well as in the oven. So whenever I have some leftover food, I put it in this glass bowls and then I leave it in the fridge, and the next day it's easy to microwave and reheat it. The glass pieces that I showed you earlier is only for serving purposes and decoration. Those cannot be used in the microwave or the oven. These are nice and thick glasses that can be used both in the oven and the microwave. So the bottom shelf, this has one more large pressure cooker and then my bread toaster. And at the back there are a few bowls which I again use it for my recipe videos. Finally, in the corner there is a very small shelf below the grinder. You can't keep anything in this small shelf. So what I have kept in this are my large cake boards, my baking tray, and then I've got some cake boxes. I do a lot of baking and I give it to friends and family. So I use these cake boxes to send the cakes that I bake, and then I've got some Ziploc bags also here. And then right on top above all the shelves, there are a few more shelves here. In these shelves I have kept extra glassware, crockery, and the vessels that I don't use often. All of that I have kept it in these shelves. Apart from all of this, I have a lot of baking equipment, but this kitchen is a very small kitchen and I don't have place to keep all my baking stuff in this kitchen. So all my baking equipment I have kept it in another part of the house. So this is my kitchen. This is how I have organized my kitchen. So for all of you who stayed till the end of this video, a big thank you. Until next time, bye bye.